Hi, I'm Karin Wiener from the New Wheel Electric Bikes, and I am joined today by Marion, who is one of my colleagues and salespeople here in our Marin store. And Hi, I'm sorry. Let's start over. We are going to be talking today about Riese Muller's Nevo GT, which is the next in an evolution of the Nevo line, and it's safe to say it's a bike that we are unbelievably excited to be representing and selling and matching to people's needs.
Anyone who tries it likes it. That's the funny thing. Yeah. Women, men, even if they're not looking for an upright or a step through, they get on it and they're like, wow, that was great, you know? There's a weight to this bike, a stability that I think people really like, and when we go on test rides, I put them on that and they are surprised by the ease. They're surprised at the comfort.
What are some of the features that the Nevo GT has?
So the Nevo GT 2018 has an internal 500 watt battery with two different options, the CX or the speed motor. CX, strong hill climber, speed goes up to 28 miles per hour. Hydraulic disc brakes, front suspension, and seat post suspension. Comes with a rack.
Yeah.
Cafe lock, which is really nice. The Nevo GT is available for all sizes of riders, which is so helpful when you're trying to fit people to the right bike. It has a really cool Supernova front light and rear.
The Supernova light is really a see and be seen light, and its beam is designed not to blind oncoming traffic.
If you want to even push the bike beyond urban and slight trail to be heavy-duty trail and camping and really tough, like the Jeep of bikes, go with the GX with the knobby tires and the front rack.
It doesn't have the same connotations aesthetically of like a women's bike. It is step through, but really fundamentally what that means is that it's really easy to get on.
No, you're right, because when I first got to the New Wheel and I saw this bike and I thought, you know, that line and that line, that's weird.
Very angular.
But then I rode it and I was like, oh my God, it is so easy. It's a total joy to ride.
Yeah, like my new badass mama bike is gonna be the Nevo GX with like a baby seat on the back and a dual battery setup, and we're gonna go anywhere. And Ida doesn't know it, but she can't wait. The other side of it is just the drivetrain options. So you've got the NVOLO, which is super easy for people to understand, even if they're very novice or just don't like gears. It feels like you're tuning the radio up a hill, not like you're making technical decisions. Then you've got the standard touring, just regular 10-speed derailleur setup, and it feels like a regular bike. And then now we've got this really cool, super technical touring setup from Roll-Off. It is the best of the best, and it is the lowest maintenance of all drivetrain options with the highest gear ratio. So it really means that with that dual battery, you can go up any hill. You can go anywhere.
Anywhere. And you will go anywhere.
And you will go anywhere.
So when people ride it, I've never heard a negative thing about it.
Yeah.
One of the things that I really appreciate about the Nevo, especially now with the GT version with the internal battery, is that it's cool looking. And so even though it has this step through kind of idea, men who aren't used to that will try it because it has a toughness about it that I think is appealing. And women try it too because it's easy to get on and off. It's easy for someone to
And women like to be tough too.
And women like to be tough too, exactly. Exactly. True.
You got two tough ladies right here. And so I guess, what I would say is, thanks, Riese Muller, for making such a cool bike with such a cool set of options. And if you're interested to understand what sort of control you can have on a simple, easy on bike, this is the bike that you would be remiss not to try.
Come visit. I'll take you for a ride in Marin, or we have great salespeople in San Francisco and Bernal Heights. So both shops have Nevos and Nevo GT. Marin has the Nevo GX, right?
Yep.
Or just
Today,
today, Marin has the Nevo GX. Come on down. We'd love to take you for a ride. I was loading up the bike everywhere, and this woman came up to me and she said, "Can I hire you to come and pack up my house?" And I'm like, "You mean to move it on my bike or what?"